Hello, hello, hello. It is my favorite time of year because Ramadan is just around the corner and I absolutely love Ramadan, and I'm so glad it's almost here because it means I get to do some fun decorating projects around my house, and I can't wait to share all that with you. If you're new to my channel, my name is Shereen and I am so glad that you're here. Thank you for your time watching this video, and I hope that you find it really creative and inspiring for you to do the same thing. Today, I'm doing this project for daily goodie bags during Ramadan for good behavior and for good participating in Ramadan activities. I do something like that every year for my daughter. She's 7 now, so for the past, I would say like 3 or 4 years, I have been doing something like goodie bags or whatnot. If you're not new to my channel, you probably watched my older Ramadan videos and you're familiar with my goodie bags for my daughter. But this year, I wanted to do something a little bit different, something that is a little bit more challenging and rewarding for her. So without more chatting from my end, let's just get started. I haven't done this project before or anything like this, but I have a pretty good plan on how I'm gonna do this, and I think it's gonna come out good. I think it's gonna come out really good. So before we start, let me share with you everything that I'm using or everything that I think I will need. I wanna use this wall to make like a big fanous with light. Fanous is Arabic word for lantern, and I may be using it a lot in this video because I don't know, it's kind of the word I go to when I'm like referring to a lantern. But anyways, I want to do like a big lantern fanous over here with light, and that's where I'm gonna be hanging like the goodies for my kids for the whole month. In order for me to do a big scale fanous on this wall, I needed something to go off by. So I just went on my computer, I went to Pinterest, and I searched like lantern drawing easy or simple. Like I just wanted an outline of a lantern that I like so that I can base my lantern that I'm gonna do on this wall based on that drawing. And I found this and I printed it. I really like the shape of this fanous because I'm from Egypt and fanous is such a huge association with Ramadan in Egypt. I'm pretty sure in a lot of like the Arab or the Muslim countries, but I can only speak for Egypt. So when I was little, having a fanous every Ramadan was like a huge deal. It was like the thing, like how could you not have one? And when I was little, the most common shapes for fanuses was this shape. Like I remember from my childhood so many lanterns that I got that were this shape. So when I saw this on Pinterest, I was like, okay, this is the shape or similar that I want to make on this wall. Obviously, it's not gonna be this small, but I have a few tricks as to how we can draw this thing in a bigger scale on the wall. Okay, so that's the first thing you're gonna need is like some kind of drawing of whatever lantern you wanna do. This is the one I'm using. The second thing that I need are push pins. I am using these clear push pins. I don't know, can you see them? Let me see. I'm gonna do this thing all the YouTubers do. I'm using clear because I think I'm gonna use a lot back here, so I thought clear would be nice. And the funnest part is the LED light. I haven't even opened this pack. This came in the mail. I got this from Amazon. I will link it for you in the description box below in case you want to do the same project. But my favorite thing about this though is the fact that you can change the light of the LEDs. So the entire fanous will be outlined with these lights. And I think Myra's gonna have so much fun changing the lights up every single day with the remote or just like throughout the day. Like she loves doing that stuff so much. So I think she's really gonna enjoy these LED lights. I'm hoping it's gonna be like a really nice surprise for her. She doesn't know I'm doing this project. She's at school right now, and hopefully I'll be done by the time she comes back and she's gonna love it. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like maybe I'm talking too fast or I'm so excited, but you guys, like I genuinely mean it when I say I love Ramadan. I love decorating for Ramadan. I love the spirit. And I love that my creativity gives me a way to pass that on to my kids. Like for me, that's like there's nothing I love more. The other thing that we need are these goodie bags. These are, I think, they're 4x6 goodie bags. They're just paper bags. I haven't opened them also. They just came from Amazon. Last but certainly not least are these. I made these, you guys. These are like, I'm gonna cut them into pieces, and there are like labels that I'm gonna stick on each of her goodie bag for something to do every day. And I made like 8 sheets of these. So there's 5 boxes on each sheet. Each of them say something different. and I made 8 sheets of that. So that's like 40 days worth of things to do, like good deeds or good actions that she can do in Ramadan. I wanted to tell you that I made this PDF available to you to download for free. Just check the description box below and you'll be able to access this printout, and you'll be able to access this printout in an editable form. I made this on Canva, so you can actually get a link where you can go into Canva and make changes. All the tasks that I listed on these are things that I know are appropriate for my daughter's age. So you can change those based on what you would want your kids to accomplish, or based on what you think your kids can accomplish. Mine are very reasonable and like easy going, to be honest. So if you want the same for your kids, you can just get the PDF, the printable one, and just print it and do the same thing. So we're gonna start with the fanus, or the lantern printout that we did, and I'll show you with a pen. For every circle point that I'm gonna circle on this piece of paper, I'm gonna go here and install a push pin on the wall, and the push pin is gonna be where the light will hang. I need a push pin right here and a push pin right here. Here you go, there's a closer look. And then I need a push pin over here and a push pin over here. So if I put these push pins here on the wall, I'll be able to have this shape. And then my next main spots is going to be down here, and then over here and over here. So I feel like if I put push pins over here in these areas, I'll be able to run my LED light on the wall and it will give me the shape of this fanus. So now that I am done identifying where I need push pins to go on the wall, I'm gonna go through with this tape. Honestly, I was looking for painter's tape, but I couldn't find any, and this is electrical tape. The reason why I want to use a tape, like a colorful tape, is so that you can see how I am positioning the push pins on the wall. So I'm just gonna use this tape and place a piece of tape in every area where I think a push pin is needed. So I want this to be the widest part of the fanus. Okay, so this looks like it's a good spot for one push pin, and this is another good spot. So there we go. This is the widest portion of my fanus. And then if I run my finger up like this, that's like one angle, right? So I can make a decision to put a push pin here. And if I run my finger up this way, here's another spot. I'm going to run my finger down, and I think this is like another good spot. Then I'll do the same on this side. I run my finger down, and I let my finger meet the other red piece, maybe like right here. Then for the last two pieces, I'm gonna run my finger down diagonally this way. This seems like a good stop. And I'll do the same thing here. Run my finger this way and try to level it with the other piece of red tape here. So this seems good. So now that I've done the outlines of my fanus, I can take a step back and just take a look to see if everything seems leveled. And honestly, it does seem leveled to me. So the only portion that I haven't drawn yet is this top circle. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. So I'm thinking this would be the top of the circle. Again, I'm just eyeballing this, okay? And then maybe like here, and then here. So far we have like half a circle, and then here. I feel like my circle on the top is a bit too small for the size of my fanus. So I'm gonna adjust those pieces of tape to make them a little bit spaced out so I can get a bigger circle. Okay, I like this size so much more, but can you tell it's leaning towards the left a little bit more than the right? So I really like it. I'm just gonna shift everything to the right a little bit so that it's centered with these two pieces of tape. So excited because I'm starting to see what it's gonna look like. Now that I have placed where I want all my push pins to go, I'm gonna go in and literally fill them in the wall. frame of the fanus is ready. But I do need more push pins. Let me explain. This is my fanus. When I hang the goodie bags for my daughter, I want to hang them on strings going this way, like this. Okay, so I need more push pins here, 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 and here. So let me mark these points on the wall with push pins and tape as well, so you can see it. Now that we're done, it's time to install the lights. So let's open these up. This is a power adapter for the lights. And this is gonna be Myra's best friend during Ramadan. So I'm gonna start with this end. And I specifically picked out this kind of light because I know that the distance from one light bulb, if you will, to the other is wires. And I thought this would be easy to just go around the push pin. So if the push pin is in the wall, I can wire the light around the push pin and move on from one push pin to the other. Okay, let's start. Okay, so after many tries, I realized that the light is not enough to cover all the lines that I want to cover here. And I noticed that one of the things I could adjust that will make it so much easier is to drop my circle on the top lower so that it meets the top line of my fanus. So I just did that and remove this portion of the fanus, kind of like just shift the bottom up so that I can afford to use the light that I already have for this. Okay, I'm happy with how my fanus looks, but I need to remove all that red tape in order for it to look even better. Okay, now that I'm done, I actually want to play around with the colors a little bit, just to see, you know, how, oh my God, I love the green. Okay, I'm gonna be honest and tell you that I don't like the fact that I had to go on some parts twice, like this is doubled in light, and this one is not. And this just has to do with the sequence of the light. And that kind of bothers me. Like, I don't like that there's only one dot of light over here. But maybe I'm the only one that sees that. I don't know. Let's see it when it's all done. Let me change it. I really want to see the pink and purple because I know Myra's gonna like love that. So let's see. Purple. That's kind of blue. Okay, purple. Still blue. Okay. Purple. I don't know, but I feel like all the purples are coming out blue. Let's try the pink. Pink. Oh, this is a very light pink. It looks nice. Okay, this pink. Oh, I love this for her so much. She's gonna love, love, love it. Okay, let's do her goodie bags and hang them, okay? Let's go. Okay, so for the goodie bag, I'm doing something a little different. I usually do goodie bags with actual treats or actual toys, and I just feel like she just has so much of that. Our pantry is full of treats and her toys are way too much. So what I'm doing is I'm putting like a dollar bill or two in each envelope. And I'm just thinking this money can go towards her ED, you know? So here's one. I'm gonna fold it backwards because I'm gonna use these clothesline clips to hang it on the fanus, okay? But before I do that, I'm gonna put one of these labels on the outside of the favor bag or the paper bag, because every time she gets a bag for the day, she has something that she needs to do, which is either like a good deed or an Islamic practice or being kind to someone, like an act of kindness. So I feel like she's big enough to actually do stuff now, not just get a goodie bag and like walk away. So I feel like this will be really good for her. I'm literally using my electric tape. Like I literally can't even find any tape right now. And I do want to finish this project, so this works well. So anything you have will work. So here you go. Envelope number 1 is all done. Yay. Okay, so now I have to do 30 more. Okay, let's hang these. thinking of using this wreath. I got this wreath like probably 2 years ago from a dollar store. So just if you want something like this, keep an eye out in like Dollar Tree or Michael's. They might have it on clearance even. But I think this would be so cute over here. So cute. I really am so in love with it. I'm not just saying that because it's my channel, but I'm so happy because this is my first time doing something like that, and I did it on camera and it went well and it's done, and I'm so happy that it's done and ready and she's gonna love it. And the pink color is just totally her. This is so her. She's definitely gonna play with all the other colors, but I know she's gonna love this, and I'm so glad it's done, and I'm so glad it was easy, and I think you should try something too. If you try anything like this, go ahead and tag me on Instagram. I would love, love, love to see what you come up with and what you create. And don't forget, if you want the printables for these tags, check the description box below. And if you have any trouble at all downloading the PDF or not being able to access it or whatever, you can DM me on Instagram and I will reply and like figure it out and get it to you, because I think it's super cool. Check this out. I'm sorry, I just keep playing with the settings and I love it. It's so cool. Like, I can just imagine this being on all the time, the entire month. She's gonna have so much fun with it. Okay, so I just picked up the kids. Myra's here. I want to film her reaction when she sees this. Come here. Come, look at this.
What is that?
What is it? What does it look like?
A good house.
Yep, in the shape of...
A lantern.
Yes? Who are the goodie bags for?
Me.
Of course. What do you think? How much do you like it, or do you love it?
I love it.
How much?
Too much.
Here, and look what it comes with. It comes with the remote.
That's white. I want pink.
I knew you were gonna love the pink one. I knew it. So that's it, you guys. I did all this in like probably 4 hours total. I think the hardest part was lining up all the lions with lights and making sure everything was covered, because I had to do that so many times to figure out the right sequence. Because I didn't have enough lights throughout the process, I had to change the design a little bit to make everything fit. And to give you an idea about how much lights I had, this packet was 33 feet and I used every bit of it, you guys, every bit of it. I hope you loved this tutorial as much as I did, and I hope you are off to a great start decorating for the most beautiful month ever. Please subscribe to my channel because I do have more videos coming. I will say bye for now, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.